Hello, everyone. This is Miss Butterfly, and I am live for the first time on Facebook. I am so glad that you all have decided to join me today. I'm going to be doing several different things because, I'm kind of a one-woman show right now. So I'm doing a few things. On the back end and making sure that all the technical stuff is right. So I have my computer up here in front of me. But I am very excited to be live with you today on the launch of iworshipher.com. The website is now up. It is now live. You are welcome to go visit it. I have some notes here, and I'm a little nervous because I've never really kind of talked to the camera like this before, being live. But first thing I want to do is I want to greet you, and I want to introduce myself and let you know that I'm here. So, my name is Miss Butterfly. I am Miss Butterfly. That name was given to me by a man I loved very dearly, and he saw in me metamorphosis. And he gave me that name, and it kind of stuck because it really does represent everything that I've come to know and I've come to understand and believe as as a spiritual woman and as a goddess. So I'm going to read just a little bit about myself from the website, just because I'm a little nervous and freestyling right now is not what I'm good at doing. So I'm pulling up the website now, iworshipher.com, and you can click on any of the links and they'll all be active. And this is my bio from the website. Okay, so here we go. Miss Butterfly, that's me. Dr. Dion S. Wood, that's also me. I do hold an honorary doctorate of divinity from New York Theological Seminary. I rarely use that title, but it is one that I have earned, even though it is an honorary degree. I earned it. I worked hard for that doctorate. So you can call me Doc if you want to. I am the founder of iworshipher.com, and I'm also the high priestess of the Temple of the Sacred Spring, which we are announcing tonight as our online community for women and men who are interested in worshiping the goddess and embodying goddess energy and really having that energy manifest in their lives. I am a healer. I am a master intuitive. I am a feminine arts practitioner and instructor, and we'll talk a little bit more about that. I'm an empowerment speaker, better known as a preacher, been doing that for a long time, and I am a writer, hence the blog, iworshipher.com. iworshipher.com is the platform that I created to give women who are awakening and who are awakened, to give these women voices to tell their stories, to have their stories told, to share their journey, to share their souls and their spirits with us. This is what I Worship Her is for. I'm going to read from the website. I have this crazy idea that she should be free to express herself unapologetically, no matter what. I also tend to believe that she is divine. The black and brown female body is not a sin. Hi, Eve. Hi, Ebony. Give me some hearts. Let me know y'all are there, okay? I believe that she, the original indigenous woman of this planet, the earthly embodiment of the goddess, is made to be worshipped. Always. And that she should be the first partaker in that exaltation. iworshipher.com is the official website of Miss Butterfly, that's me, and the Temple of the Sacred Spring. At the temple, we celebrate the intellect, sensuality, and spirituality of women of color, individually and collectively. We believe that the adoration of the divine feminine is the order of the day and that the body is sacred and a work of art. Greetings, Sabrina. The main focus of this site is the blog, okay, where the stories, the spirits, and the souls of dynamic feminine voices will be heard in their own words. The main focus of this site, again, is the blog. This platform was created to give exposure and encouragement to awakened and awakening women of color who want to celebrate their culture, their spirituality, their sensuality, and themselves. Okay, the mission is simple: to exalt Black and Brown womanhood in all of its beauty, in all of its variations, and in all of its expressions. Okay, we have a threefold path that we're going to follow on this blog. And it is very simply: one, to share our collective journey of growth and development as Black and Brown women; to enlighten, to inform, and to support Black and Brown women; and to restore the divine feminine energy to the consciousness of Black and Brown women so that we may remember ourselves as queens and goddesses. Okay. Now, I'm going to go into our giveaway. I want to talk about our giveaway, and I'm going to come back and tell you a little bit more about the website and everything. But the giveaway, okay, the Divine Feminine giveaway, the swag bag. Okay, I've got some stuff here I'm going to show you. I'm not going to show you everything that's in the bag because there are some surprises that are going to be in the bag, and I want the winner of the bag to be surprised. So I'm not going to share everything with you. But I do want to, let's see, what do we have here? One of my favorite pieces that was donated by a dear sister. Peace, Kimberly. Hey, Queen, how you doing? So glad to see you all here with me on this late, early Friday, Saturday night. This black moon, this double new moon, all this energy, all these intentions, all these plans, and all of this release that is going on in the atmosphere. I know many of us have been receiving downloads. We have been confronted with ego, especially with Mercury coming out of retrograde. I know all of our shit has just been brought up to the surface, and tonight is just a powerful, powerful night for release. It is a powerful night for setting your intentions, for getting the thing in your heart that you want to see manifested. I did not know that I was launching on the black moon, but I tell you what, the divine does all things well, and I am so excited to be launching on this black moon with all of this very potent feminine energy sitting with the dark mother in her triple darkness. I love it. Okay, and so I'm really grateful for that because it falls right in line with what this website is about. This website is about the exaltation of the divine feminine above everything else. And let me just get real comfortable with y'all for a second and let you know that many of you follow me on social media, you follow me on Facebook, you follow me on Instagram or Twitter. You know that I am very outspoken. Okay, I am a Leo. And I do not bite my tongue, okay? I speak from my heart. And one of the things that I know that I am challenged and that I am called to do by my ancestors is to challenge and confront the status quo with regard to male-dominated religious practices. Okay, so we're just going to get into that. That's a little bit of the politics of the site. Although the site is not a political site, we are, in fact, standing on the front line, on the vanguard of bringing the idea of worshiping the goddess, of adoring the goddess, of instead of saying, oh, thank God, we say, oh, thank goddess. Instead of saying, may God bless you, we'll say, may goddess bless you. I mean, we're talking about really bringing the divine feminine out of the abstract and bringing it into daily practice. This is what the Temple of the Sacred Spring is about. The Temple of the Sacred Spring is about, it's several things. It's about me honoring my call to spiritual leadership. I was a pastor in my Christian career. And for many years, I ran away from that because I didn't want the stigma. I didn't want to be bothered, okay, with pastoring and leading and cultivating and grooming. But the call is what the call is, okay, and I am who I am. And there are women and men who have come to me and have said, listen, I need what you got. I need to know what you know. I need you to help me, whatever, whatever, whatever. And I don't take it, my ego is not involved in this at all. This is absolutely, trust me, this is what mama wants me to do. Okay. This is the great work that I was called to do many, many years ago, but I thought it was Christian ministry. It's not. I am here to minister to women. I am here to restore women back on the throne, back on high. Okay, if there's a father God, there's a mother goddess, and I am here to worship and to adore and to elevate and to exalt the mother goddess that resides in each and every woman that I come in contact with. Okay, that's my entire purpose. I am not here for the male god. I'm not here for the male-dominated theocracy. I'm not here for, the homoerotic Euro-Christian God, where there's no woman involved in the creation of a divine being. I'm not here for Greek mythology repurposed as religion. Y'all don't want to hear me preach. Okay? So I am here for the women. I am here for the divine. I am here for the shapeshifters, for the mothers of the earth. I am here for the earth herself. I am here for the universe. Okay. So this is what the Temple of the Sacred Spring is. It is going to be an online community. And you can find out about it by going to iworshipher.com. Ding, ding, ding. And you can click on the About Us tab, and there's a drop down box, and you will see the Temple of the Sacred Spring. And you're going to learn a little bit more about that, because that's not just an idea. Someone asked me, they said, well, are you starting a church? Kinda, in a way. It's not a church like something that you just go to and you just have an experience and you go home. No, I'm building a community. And the community of women, and I know I said I was going to get into this giveaway, but this is just flowing right now. The community of women that I am called to minister to are women like me. And who are women like me? Women who may have a couple of different baby daddies. Women who may have been up on the table a time or two and not to give birth. Women who may have hidden themselves away in the corners of their life, trying to hide away from the depression that tries to swallow them up every day. Women who thought they found something in religion only to be let down by religion. Women who have been called to minister, women who have been called to preach, women who have been called to teach and to heal and to impart and to sow, but who have found themselves facing the glass ceiling of male-dominated religion. I am here for you. I'm here for you. I'm not scared. Okay? I'm not scared of anything, really, and especially not any type of religious debate or political debate or anything like that, because I know my stuff. Okay? There's a reason that I'm called to this work, and I'm not a braggadocious person, so all of this that you're hearing is really kind of this newness that I've stepped into, coming back to myself, remembering myself. Remember that this is who I am and what I am here for. There are women attached to me. There are women attached to my ashe, and it is incumbent upon me to avail myself fully to this ministry and this work. And so this is what we are here to do tonight and what we are here to celebrate. We are here to celebrate, I worship her, the elevation of the divine feminine in the embodied physical form of black and brown women. Because y'all know we've been catching hell. We've been catching a holy hell up in this motherfucker, okay? And yes, I do say motherfucker. I say all of those words because they are words and they are powerful, 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 powerful words. And if those words offend you, I really don't know what to say to you, because they're words. Seriously, they're words. Okay? I ain't no Jesus freak. I ain't no Bible thumper. I'm not saved, okay? Or any of those types of things. So I need for everyone who's going to be attached to this and everyone who's going to come along with me on this journey to understand that we are going to be irreverent in our worship of the divine feminine, okay? We are going to get on people's nerves talking about the goddess and elevating the goddess, okay? Elevating the goddess in everyday women, okay? The women that I have as the featured goddesses on this site, dynamic. Some of them you know, some of them you don't. Okay, I believe that there are 2 videos up on the Facebook page now, and I know you're watching me live, but when you get a moment, you will see that a few of the featured goddesses have created introductory videos. They're going to introduce themselves, but I just want to let you know who I got rocking with me right now. We got some more on deck, and more will be added because as many as want to contribute and meet the requirements, you are more than welcome to become a featured blogger on the site. But let me tell you who we got. Let's see, we're going to start from the left here. We have Goddess Angelica Peacock, okay? She is our resident astrologer, okay? And she is dynamic. This woman gave me a reading, and part of me wanted to hang the phone up on her, and part of me just wanted to cry and say, oh my God, how did you know all this? Okay, she's the truth. She's so sweet and she's so loving. She's not as forthright as I am. You know, I'm kind of in your face, like, what's up? You know, but she's not like that. She's very sweet, but she is purely invested in her gift. I mean, I don't associate with people whose gifts are shoddy and iffy, because you know I don't believe in practicing. You're not going to practice your gift on me. You need to practice your gift on you. Okay, if you got a word and you want to prophesy, you want to speak or whatever, you need to practice that on you. Don't come practicing that your gift on nobody else, because you'll mess around and say something and that person will hold on to it, and then you have sown seeds of discord within that person's mind, heart, and soul because you was practicing. Like Allen Iverson said, what are we talking about here? Practice? Yeah, can't practice on people. Practice on yourself. So Angelica doesn't practice, okay? Angelica is a master astrologer. And from her website, Goddess Angelica exists to produce events, products, and services to enlighten and encourage everyone she comes into contact with, to embrace being multidimensional, to strive for divine consciousness, and to live a more balanced, healthy life. The goddess represents divine feminine energy and power. Angelica has over 8 years of training from reputable alternative healing and spiritual institutions in ecofeminism, goddess theory, energy work, chakra healing, color therapy, dream interpretation, and mindfulness, baby. She is a one-stop shop, okay? She got what you need, like Biz Marquis said, okay? With a Bachelor of Science in Healthy Behavior Management and 15 years of experience in the fields of art therapy, youth development, event planning, family crisis management, community development, and social work. Angelica, you ain't tired? Goddess Angelica has developed this work to help people to reconnect with nature, their history, their health, and their purpose through art, astrology, essential oils, teas, gemstones, and more. Okay, you can look her up on my website. She has her own page. All you got to do is go to the Featured Goddess tab, and there's a drop-down list of all of our featured goddesses, okay? Yes, Kimberly, practice. Don't be practicing your gift on nobody. Practice your gift on yourself, okay? Try your own word to see if it's going to come true before you go speaking it over somebody else's life, okay? Before you speak your hope onto somebody else's life in the name of something, okay? Don't do that. The next one that we have is Goddess Latanya. I know many of you know Reverend Latanya Taylor Bay, the Rev Coach, the CEO Rev Coach, OK Rebirth International. Okay, she says on her page on the site, in your life that tell your story. I realized that my professional and creative commitments had a common theme: vision, strategy, activation, emergence via spiritual psychology. The spiritual journey began for me in the 11th grade in my Mississippi hometown. Didn't know you was from Mississippi, Tanya, old country self. There I was led to a specific bookstore, a specific shelf, and a specific book. the road less traveled. As a result, I had many rebirths, and I am honored to be connected with women who are committed to aid in the revival of womanly emancipation. I like that, womanly emancipation. It just makes me want to, I don't know, shimmy my shoulders and maybe squeeze my titties a little bit and just be like, yes, I'm a free woman. I'm an emancipated woman. Yes. Reverend Latanya intends to share with I Worship Her content that supports women in their transition from religious restriction and to help them reinvent their lives on their own terms. She loves love, she says, and the movement that helps women heal their hearts and transform their relationships with sex, love, and money so that they can manifest orgasmic abundance. Ooh, two of my favorite words, orgasmic and abundance. And live the lives that we desire. And so this is Goddess Latanya, the Rev Coach. She is featured on our site. We are moving on to our next goddess, Goddess Lady Speech. Now, let me tell y'all about Lady Speech, okay? I fell in love with Lady Speech before I knew who she was. Goddess Lady Speech, I don't know if many of you know this picture. Let me just flip this around so that you can see Goddess Lady Speech. How many of you recognize this image here? This image of Lady Speech Sankofa is where I fell in love with her, because there is an incredible amount of intestinal fortitude that it takes to go up and goddamn sage the police, okay, in the middle of a riot, protesting the untimely and unlawful extrajudicial death of one of our black brothers, okay? I got this sister on the site, and as soon as I asked her for her ashe to join with us in this endeavor, she immediately said, you got whatever you need from me. And one of the things that I admire about the women who have joined with me in this project and in this endeavor is that many of them have their own things that they're doing, their own works that they're working. And I believe there's only one sister who, doesn't come to us with any credentials. And she's going to come up next, because I really, 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 really love the fact that she was brave enough and that she had enough gumption within her and that she trusted her gift enough to come up and to join with us and to basically put herself out there. Because, baby, this thing is going worldwide. Y'all ain't know. Okay? This thing is going worldwide. This goddess movement is going worldwide. Okay? So Goddess Lady Speech is an advocate. She's the advocate, okay? We've talked about the astrologer. We've talked about the Rev Coach. We've got the advocate here, okay? She is an advocate. She is here to show people and to teach people how to love themselves radically. She has a radical story. She has been through a lot of trauma, and she will tell you her story herself. I won't tell it. But she has healed, and she has found a way to heal that is brave and radical and out of the box and beautiful, and I love her. And when you get an opportunity, please go and visit her site. Visit all the sites, because all of these featured goddesses have contact information on their pages. You can reach out to them directly via their page on the site, and then you can click the links to their own websites and their own individual endeavors. Yes, Lola, the road less traveled. Yes, life is hard. Life can be hard. Life can be very, very difficult if you are not operating in your purpose. Life can be very, very challenging if you are operating outside of the parameters of what you are supposed to do. Just one of the little nuggets that I've been kind of feasting on over the past few days is the fact that there are many, 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 many things that I am good at. I am good at a lot of things. None of them work because none of them are what I'm supposed to do. There's a difference between what you're good at, what you like doing, and what you're supposed to do. And the trick in life is to get to the point where what you're supposed to do is also the thing that you like doing. Okay? That's the trick. Okay? Because what you're supposed to do, You got to make peace with whatever you're supposed to do is. Whatever it is that you are here to do. You may feel like, oh, I don't want to do it. Usually it's the thing that you have the most resistance to. Who am I preaching to in here? Just tap the heart screen. Just tap it. Usually it's the thing that you are most resistant to that is the spot where you're supposed to work. One of the things that I shared with a good friend of mine is that whenever I have any, yeah, Kim, all up in your space, girl. Whenever I have and experience any type of reproductive discomfort, whether it's from my menses or whatever, that's usually the only time I'm in any type of discomfort, or like even if I'm ovulating. Y'all know what ovulation feels like. It is like a sudden, it can be a sudden stab in your lower abdomen that kind of comes out of nowhere and lasts for about 10 minutes. But whenever I feel that sensation, whenever I feel that pain, it's always on my left side. Always. And I've been to doctors, I've been to healers, I've sat on the womb sauna pot. Shout out to Tamar Aziz Sirwa, my soul sister, my covenant sister, been with me since I was Pastor Dion. Okay, I love her, and I sat on her pot a few years ago. And that's really what kind of began my womb journey. And one of the things that came from that session was me realizing that the left side of the body is the feminine side of the body, and that's where I'm supposed to work. So this mantra that I have is, you got to work where it hurts. Wherever it hurts in your life, that's where you're supposed to be working. And not working to heal nobody else, working on you. You got to work where it hurts on you. You have to take the initiative to put your own self on the table, be your own doctor, and heal thyself. Okay? And you got to work where it hurts. And see, the reason why you work where it hurts is because that's where the light comes in. That's where the oil flows from. That's where you are going to be most effective, is from the place that you're hurting. Okay, for me, the place that I was hurt the most when it came to religion and when it came to all of this other stuff was preaching. It was ministry. It was coming. It was standing before people. It was making business and ministry connections. It was having sisters in the gospel. It was all of these things that had caused me pain and that I didn't want to do. Well, here I am, back in stride again. Okay, back in stride again. All right, so we're going to get back to the featured goddesses in a moment. I want to play a song for you guys. It's so strange. This whole thing is so out of my control. I mean, that's really kind of the only way that I can describe everything that's happening right now. It's the universe and my ancestors. And those of you who were with me at Elevation Weekend, you got to meet some of my Egun and got to see just how powerful and potent they are, and just how heavily they deal with me. And they are absolutely pushing and cheering me on and cheering you on, because it's not just me. It's about you. It's about us. It's about her. It's about the divine feminine. And we are all in this. We are all in this together. Okay. If you guys can do me a favor, as a matter of fact, I guess I'm going to have to do this because I don't know why some people are having a difficult time finding me live. I think they expected me to be on my personal Facebook. But if you can, just go on your pages real quick and say, this is happening live on the iworshipher.com page, where it was advertised. I love my people. And yeah, so if you guys could do that, and I would appreciate that, because there are a couple of people that I really, 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 really want to be with me here on this telecast or whatever, on this live broadcast. So if you could just go on your pages real quick and just, Be like, hey, she's not live on her personal profile. She's live on the iworshipher.com Facebook page, because that's what's launching, is iworshipher.com. And so, anyway, what is the divine feminine? What is the divine feminine? The divine feminine is mama. The divine feminine is the universe herself. The divine feminine is everything that is nurturing, that is caring, that is emotive, that is creative. The divine feminine is also everything that is dark and everything that is cold. I know y'all like to think femininity is hot, but the polarity when it comes to temperature for femininity is cold, because the womb is dark. The womb is cold. So actually blue is the color for feminine and pink is the color for masculine, because the men carry the light, right? Their semen, their sperm glows in the dark. The light, they got the light code at the tip of that sperm that activates the darkness. It lights up the darkness of the womb. So the divine feminine is more than just being soft and pretty and docile and meek, and no. The divine feminine is Sekhmet. The divine feminine is Kali. The divine feminine is Lilith. The divine feminine comes to fuck shit up. Okay? That's what the divine feminine does. The divine feminine is chaos. The divine feminine is everything just being out in the open, and everything just being flowing and freely abiding. That's what the divine feminine is. The divine feminine is the creative, compassionate polarity that is within us. It is the part of us that says, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. It is the empath. It is the feeler. It is the healer. Okay? It is the feeder, the one that delivers information, the teacher. All of that is the divine feminine. The divine feminine is boundless. The divine feminine is our universe, the home, the very universe that we live in, the very cosmos that we live in, is the womb of the divine mother. The Big Bang was a big orgasm. And all of the matter of the universe is the stuff that was ejaculated from the divine womb of our universal cosmic mother. Okay, we are in the womb of the mother. The earth is our solar manifestation of this mother energy, and how she manifests and how she reproduces herself without any assistance from any other. She reproduces herself. She is the seed. She is the soil. That is us. Our egg is the seed, and our womb is the soil. And the men fertilize the egg of the woman, and the seed is of the woman. Your Bible says so. Your Bible says that it's the seed of the woman. So all these men talking about my seed, my seed. No, they're not your seed. Nicki Minaj, Prophetess Minaj. Prophetess Minaj says, all these bitches is my sons. And the one thing that I'm here to let you know is that there is nothing on the planet that is manifested. There is nothing on this earth that is manifested unless it comes through the womb of a woman. No idea. No, nothing manifests unless it is manifested through the womb. Okay? Yes, it's all right to be scared, Lola. It's all right to be scared. It's all right to have fear. We all experience fear. But let me tell you something about fear. My uncle was a pimp. My uncle was a pimp. My daddy used to run women when he first got out of the military, okay? Now, he was a preacher and a pimp, right? So, my daddy used to tell me about how he would put his hoes on the stroll, what it meant to put a hoe on the stroll. It meant that's basically turning a woman out and having her sell her body and giving you the money. She's working for you, but you turn her out. You tell her, listen, we about to take over all of DC. I need you to go out there and get some knee pads and do your thing, okay? Right? That's putting a hoe on the stroll. That's what we got to do with our fears. Your fears, they're your hoes. Your fears, your questions, your doubts, all of your energy is there to serve you. Send your fears out and make them bring you back something valuable. Make your fears work for you. Fear is nothing more than energy. I posted this just the other day. Fear is nothing more than an energy type. It's a type of energy. You control the energy. You dominate those fears. Don't let the fear dominate you. You make that fear spur you to action. If you, the only way, I know the Bible says that perfect love casts out fear, and that's wonderful, but that's an abstract idea. Let me give you something practical. Do something. Do what you're afraid to do. Just do it. Literally. Close your eyes, pinch your nose, jump in. And then you'll see that there's nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing to be afraid of. Power belongs to God. Did you know that power is feminine? That's why men fight for it. I'm going to say it again. Power belongs to God. Power is feminine. That's why men fight for it. That's why men kill for power. That's why they connive to get power. You want to know what power is? I'm going to tell you what power is. How many of y'all got sons? I have a son. Even though he's grown now and he has his own son. Yes, I am somebody's mama. I'm somebody's Mima. Somebody's BB. Okay. Somebody's Gigi. Okay. I'm still cute and all that. But when he was little and I would take him to the barbershop and I would walk in and all the heads would turn, that's power. When you walk into the barbershop, when you go into a male-dominated space, when you go into a female-dominated space and you walk in and all the heads turn and everybody's like, who is that? You know? Like Janelle Monáe said, you know, they cut you up and then they trying to cut you down. Like, who is this? She's serving face, right? That's power. Power is when a man says, oh, excuse me, can I open this door for you? That's power. You can think it's them trying to placate you and trying to get in your drawers, and that may be true. But the reason they're trying to get in your drawers is because you got power in there. You got power in between your legs, power in them rolling heels, okay? So power belongs to God, okay? So that's the divine feminine. Okay, that's what we are here to honor. That's what this website is here to honor. That's what my life is here to honor. And that's what the women who have joined with me are here to honor. They are here to honor the divine feminine, our mother goddess. Okay, because the Father God, those of us who come from patriarchal religion and things like that, whether it's Islam or Christianity or whatever, the Father God has a huge grudge. He destroys the entire planet. He's petty, he's vengeful, he's all of these things. He's murderous. He's got the Judeo-Christian God has a body count that is in the millions, okay? And so not saying that the mother goddess doesn't have the power to destroy, because we all know that Sekhmet, you know, in the story got drunk and that's she was so drunk with power and rage that she covered the whole earth in blood, and they had to get her drunk to stop her from killing everybody. So we know that women, and all of us as women, know that we got a tipping point where crazy just kicks in. And we can literally destroy the very thing that we're wanting to build because of the rage and things that come with being a woman. However, that is only when it's necessary. We are here to heal each other, to uplift. We are here. You know, I'm not all love and light. You know, sometimes it's fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, sometimes it's get away from me, go away, bye. But we are here to be embodiments and representation of the divine feminine in all of its righteous representation, all of its righteous expression. And so that's all types of women, because womanhood is not monolithic. Womanhood is not one thing. There's many ways to do womanhood and to do Black womanhood. Okay, I know I got my head wrapped, but I ain't nobody's mammy. Okay, I'm not here to tell you that in order to be a righteous Black woman, you got to have your clothes down to your ankles and your covered up and everything. No, I got my titties out and a body chain on, baby, because I do what I want. Okay, and I adorn myself in a way that makes me feel glorious, that makes me feel sexy, and I encourage women to do the same thing. thing, baby. If having the under part of your titty out in your shirt and having your navel out and having your muffin top makes you feel happy, I will never drag you for the way that you look. I will never judge you because you got fat or because you got stretch marks or because you got dimples. You know why? Because I got all that shit too. And I had 3 children. Okay, my body, my abdomen is like a tiger. Okay, like a tiger. I am tigress up in this bitch. Okay, but I'm still divine, and that just goes to show you. Yes, when you popping, you can do what you want, okay? And I'm here to show every single woman that comes to me that you are popping in your own way, okay? I have some sisters who are very, very sexually active, who, they do what they want with who they want, and they take care of themselves the way they need to. I have some sisters who don't have sex at all. Not because they are trying to fast or be a monk or anything, but because being asexual is a sexual designation. Not every woman has sexual desires. They may want companionship, but they may not want to be penetrated. We have to honor that, okay? That makes them no less of a goddess just because they don't want to be penetrated. And it's not because they are broken or wounded or anything like that. Their focus is just not on that. Their bodies are just not made to want that the way that some other women want that. I'm here for the whole spectrum of womanhood. Okay? And let me just say this. I'm even here for trans women. I'm here for trans women that honor the divine feminine so much so until they say, I have to embody this energy. This energy is who I am. I'm here for trans women. I am not here to shame anybody that is interested in worshiping and adoring and elevating the divine feminine energy in the planet and in the consciousness of Black women. Okay? So, all that being said, I know I said I wanted to play a song for you, and I really, really do. So let me see if I can find it, because this song is going to, here we go. This song is it's a gospel song. It doesn't really say Jesus or God or anything in it. It's more of an inspirational song. But I want you guys to listen to the lyrics. And I'll post the video on the page when this broadcast is over. And I'm just going to let you listen to it. It's by Jonathan Nelson and Purpose. It's called Manifest. Can you hear it? Give me some hearts if you can hear it. This song ministers to me every time I listen to it. Pregnant possibilities, now birth a new travailing, yes, to obtain it, for it must come to pass. I decree it, declare it, and call it in the spirit to become what God's designed me to be. Ooh, pregnant. Ooh. Possibilities, now birth a new travailing to obtain it, for it must come to pass. Tonight, you got to decree it. And you have to declare that thing that you want to manifest and call it. Tell it to come here. Come here to me. so that I can become what God, what the universe, what the ancestors have designed me to be. Okay? It must come to pass. Listen, your future, your promises shall be fulfilled. Listen, yes, you shall obtain it. For it must come to pass. I decree it, declare it, and call it in the spirit. I decree it, declare it, and call it in the spirit. I decree it, declare. Because see, what you decree and what you declare becomes law. Your word must perform the thing whereunto you have sent it. It must manifest. iworshipher.com must manifest. Your vision, your ministry, your life, your health, it must manifest. If you declare it, if you decree it, if you speak from the place of already having it, right? That's the law of attraction, right? It must manifest. If you abide in it as though you already have it, it must manifest. Okay? There's life in you that was spoken out of eternity before you were manifested in this dimension. The thing that was spoken over you, your purpose, was already birthed in you. You got to know this so that you can manifest the thing that God designed for you to be. So you can be that great woman, that great leader, that great mother, that great wife, that great businesswoman, that great model, whatever it is that you want to be, whatever it is that you are supposed to be doing, declare it, decree it, work where it hurts, and watch it manifest. I promise you that you will manifest and you will become and you will see the glory of Goddess in your life. But you've got to believe it. You've got to conceive it in your mind. You've got to declare it out of your mouth. See, the words out of your mouth are spirit and they are life. The thoughts, the energy, the feelings that you feel when you are visualizing the thing that you want, to the thing that you desire, the thing that your soul desires. When you speak it, what you do is you create a platform for the spirit to go ahead on and create, because your words do not go into the past. Your words go into the future and they create your future. So if you declare and you decree tonight on this black moon with all of this energy and all of this ashe that's around you and that's surrounding this event and this whole situation tonight, if you write your intentions down and you hold them in your heart and you speak them out loud. You know, sometimes we're afraid to tell somebody that we love them because if we love them, then it's real, right? We say, I love you, then, ooh, it's real. Yes, it's real once you say it. You got to write it. You got to believe it. You got to hold it. You got to speak it. You got to manifest it and become what God has designed for you to be. I love that song. It is so empowering. And I have a question here. What about the negative things that you spoke in the past? Everything has consequences, okay? If you spoke negativity in the past, the only thing that you can do to counter that is to not speak negative things, to speak things that are progressive and forward, okay? You can't go back and get your words back. That's why you always have to be very, very mindful about what you say, because once it's out of your mouth, The only way that it's going to come back to you is once it's performed the thing that you spoke. Okay? And that's just how powerful we are. What we speak is either life or death. Okay? So, if you have spoken things, negative things over yourself, we all have negative self-talk. We all have told ourselves, oh, girl, you stupid. You can't have that. You too fat. You too ugly. You too light. You too dark. You got too many baby daddies. You ain't never had no children. You done been married too many times. Ain't nobody ever wanted to marry you. I mean, we talk all of these things to ourselves. The only way to counter negative self-talk, negative talk, is positive talk, progressive talk. You got to counter the spell. You've placed a spell over yourself. If you've been speaking negativity over yourself and negativity over your life, you have placed yourself, you have hexed yourself. The only way to unhex yourself is to speak words of freedom, speak words of liberation, speak words of flow and speak words of abundance and speak words of life and health and peace. That's the only, and think thoughts of peace and feel feelings of peace. And literally, you cannot go back and change your past. All you can do is make the decision right here, right now, to create a new future. That's all you can do. But that's all you need to do. Because ultimately, your course has been set. And you have choices on how you run that course, but your course has been set. And there is literally nothing that you can do to change what you were put here to do. What you were put here to do is what you were put here to do. Whether you believe that you came here as we choose our parents, or whether you believe that you just, were chosen, you were sent here, regardless, the fact that you incarnated on this planet during this time means you are here to do a specific work. I suggest you find out what that is. Get into your meditation. Get into your ritual. Get into your silence. Silence. Ooh, what a powerful tool, right? Because we like to talk as women. Get into your silence, your stillness. Find out what you are here to do. Declare it, decree it, embody it, and manifest it. Okay? So I hope I answered your question. Let's see, we got into all these other things. We got a few more minutes. I don't know why I write notes. This used to happen when I would preach too. I just go off and just, off the top of my head or whatever. I wanted to introduce the other two goddesses that we have that have graced us with their presence on the website. We have talked about Goddess Latanya, the Rev Coach, the Rev CEO Coach. We've talked about Goddess Lady Speech, our advocate. We've talked about Goddess Angelica, our resident astrologer. She's going to be posting some really good stuff about the stars and the moon and what it means to the divine feminine energy within us and all of these other things. We've got two more goddesses that I want to introduce. We have Goddess Mbara, and I hope I have pronounced that right, sis. Mbara Ma'at. She is the Hemet Neter, or basically the high priestess of the Temple of Anu. Okay? And the Temple of Anu is an Afro-Kemetic spiritual house which focuses on cultural restoration. She serves as a co-teacher for courses that include students to the Kemetic tradition. Okay? And she's a head teacher of KMWT, Preparing Women for Spiritual Initiation. Okay, she is a graduate of the Sacred Woman Journey with Queen Afua. She is also an author and a songwriter who got her start as the winner of a playwright contest in middle school. All right. During her undergraduate career, she concentrated on her English degree in creative writing, where she experimented with poetry and short stories. Mbara served as writer and editor-in-chief of The Kalian, the progressive student magazine of Douglas College at Rutgers University, New Brunswick, and she later enrolled in fiction writing courses through the School of Professional Studies at NYU. She is also the author of Hidden by Moonlight. Okay, and you can see on each one of our goddess pages, you will see their name. You will see the link to a website that you can learn more about them. You'll be able to click on their pictures and see more about them. All of the links are active, and then you can contact each one of the goddesses through their own very specific contact list. Okay, and also you can catch her on Facebook, and there each one of the goddesses has their own on the page. Okay, and then we got one more, and this is my favorite, and I saved the best for last. And this is my baby. Okay, she's like my baby girl, Goddess Chandrell. Okay, she's our modern mom. She is a young single mother who has a passion for writing and a gift of prose, and she just wants to share her story and her poetry and her soul with us. And I am very, because she's not coming here trying to promote her brand. She's not coming here trying to, get viewers for her website. Not that anything is wrong with that, because I definitely have a space for that. But she is simply here to reach her purpose. Her goal in life is to be rich, meaning eternally wealthy. She wants to give something back to the world instead of taking from it. She comes from a small town called Center, Texas, located east of Houston, about 3 hours away from Houston. And she said her home reminds her of a caged bird that has yet to spread her wings and fly. And that's why she writes. She writes to fly. She writes to free herself from the limiting experience of living in a small town. And she writes for, because it's her passion, and she writes for her son. Excuse me. And she writes for her son. And so for me, of a reason, because I'm not looking, I don't need big names. I need people who are passionate. I need writers. I want writers who are passionate about writing and who are passionate about telling stories, their stories from their point of view, and getting it out there. So if you are a writer, if you are interested in being a writer, if you are a poet, if you produce videos and you want to have a platform for those videos, please, please, please go on the website and click on the featured goddesses. Actually, no, click on the blog, and you will see a drop down menu that says be featured. And there you'll be featured as one of our featured goddesses. Okay, I want to show you the blog. We've got blogs up. Look at that. Dealing with sacred sexuality. We're talking about loving yourself. We're talking about the caged bird again with Sister Chandrell. This is our blog from our resident astrologer. We've got, this is a blog that I created. It's one of the 12 ways to nurture yourself and to nurture your feminine energy. There is a lot here on this site. While I have you up on the website, we're going to take a look at, this is my page. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm cute or whatever. And here you can also download my media kit, which, tells you all about all of my accomplishments and everything. Under the Miss Butterfly tab, you can book sessions with me. We're going to go there. You can get a complimentary consultation. Now, if you are signing up to be a featured goddess, the complimentary consultation is actually what you're going to select once you go through all the steps, because there's a phone call involved. We got to talk. We got to see how we vibe and everything like that. But this is also for people who just kind of want to get, a little bit of a feel for me to see if we can work together. That complimentary consultation is for you. That is a 30-minute phone call or Skype session that you can reserve on the site. You can get feminine arts coaching, okay? And this is designed to assist women with elevating their feminine magic. For those of you who were with me in Elevation Weekend, it's a lot like that, okay? We are going to talk very real about how to up your juju, how to up your magic, okay? And then here we have spiritual guidance, okay? And this is personal consultation designed to assist with healing from emotional and sexual trauma and to enhance your spiritual journey. I have over 15 years of evangelistic and pastoral ministry experience. Okay. I studied psychology in college. I'm kind of a natural psychologist. And this is where you get to pull on my gift, and where you might hear me say something that might make you go, "Oh, how does she know that?" Yes, spiritual guidance. Okay. That's something that you can get one time or on a recurring basis. Our group services. We got group services. You can bring me in to teach a workshop, okay? And the workshop that I teach is Feminology 101. It is a course that seeks to restore the art and beauty of femininity to the consciousness of women so that we can reclaim our sexuality, our sensuality, and spirituality. Sensuality is a part of our birthright as living embodiments of the Great Mother. And many women have rejected the sensual aspect of their sexuality and make no connection between the sexual and the sacred. Feminology 101 seeks to change that, okay? And that is available Tuesday through Sundays. Whenever you want to bring me in, that's when I do my workshops, Tuesdays through Sundays. Monday is my day of rest. And the price for that is $750 for up to 20 people, okay? And then there's also Sacred Movement, okay? Again, those of you who were with me at Elevation Weekend and the circle dancing and loosening up those hips and getting that sacral chakra moving, this is what this workshop is all about. In yoga, we find that the hips are where the emotional trauma of our lives is held. Ancient traditions teach us that moving the hips helps to not only release that trauma, but also to assist in raising the Kundalini energy up from the root chakra to the crown, okay? In this class, you'll learn deep breathing, emotional release, sacred movement, proper ways to stretch, body positivity, visualization, and holistic healing, okay? And that class is actually going to be 2 hours, but the section that you will select a 12-hour section of my day so that we can have some flexibility. And again, that's Tuesdays through Wednesdays. Okay. So you can you can get your services here on this website. You know, I'm a Leo, right? So there's also this on the website because it took me a long time to love this body. It took me a long time to love my reflection. It took me a long time to be confident enough to put on something that was sheer and drop down in the middle. It took me a long time to accept those fat rolls that you see. It took me a long time. And so I do photo shoots every year. And that is one of the ways that I love myself. Okay. And so I'm sharing that with you because I think I'm cute. And I hope that you do too. Okay, and then there's also this, and this is just butterfly kisses. Basically, these are the memes that I have created on Instagram and Facebook and social media, and they're just here to excite and inspire you, and you can download them and share them. Let's see, and here's another page. This is the Be Featured page. If you want to become a blogger, this is everything that you need to know about how to become a blogger. Thank you so much, ladies. I love y'all. Y'all are beautiful too. You know you are. Y'all know y'all be popping. Y'all know y'all popping. Okay, and then the Temple of the Sacred Spring. The Temple of the Sacred Spring. This is something that we're going to be talking about a lot more on the page, on Instagram, on social media, in the newsletter. If you signed up for the website, we're going to be talking more about the Temple of the Sacred Spring because there is a community where there's a link on the page, and there is a community, an online community. Right now, I'm the only member of the community because, of course, I'm just now launching it. But this is the community, and this is a private community. It will be members only, and there will be a cost to join the community because in this community you will learn the Institute of Feminine Arts is going to be administered through the Temple of the Sacred Spring and the Goddess Ascending program, which is a rites of passage program for women who wish to experience the symbolic rite of initiation. Okay. Let's see what we have our divine connections. These are the businesses who have sponsored our giveaway and also who I am in relationship with. Currently, there are 4 pages of these businesses, right? We have the Womb Sauna, Soul Wealth Academy, the Noni Boutique. Let's see what else we have on the page. We have One Ancestral Creation, the Womb Sanctuary. We have Mindful Methods, and you can click and go to their websites. And if you are a business, a holistic business, a healing business, a spiritually based business, we are putting together a concierge service called the Social Butterfly. The Social Butterfly is currently being built on the back end. So right now, all you can really do is put your email address in. But when you put your email address in, what you are doing is signing up to have your business listed on this concierge page, okay? And basically, it's going to be associated with the temple, associated with iworshipher.com. We want to give entrepreneurs the opportunity to connect with each other. We want to give entrepreneurs the ability to meet new customers, to cross advertise, all of that. We are into joint venture advertising and marketing here at iworshipher.com. So the Social Butterfly is also something that we are announcing and launching on this evening. And let's see, I think that's about it. Of course, there's the contact. It's contact me, and you can reach out to me specifically, or if you have any questions about the site or whatever. Here's the blogs, the featured blogs. You can reach us on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram. This is literally just the culmination of all of the work, the spiritual work that I've been doing, the call on my life, and the nudging and the pushing of my sisters, of people like Reverend Latanya, people like Tama Aziz Serwa, people like Manokia Nance, people like Kimberly Anderson and Eve Johnson and Angelica Peacock, all of you people that I'm shouting out, all of you people that are on this broadcast with me tonight. And I know we're going over a little bit over our time, but I just appreciate you so much, and thank you so much for riding with me through my transition, through my wilderness phase, through the times when I was wilding out, through the times when there was depression, through the times when there was confusion. I completely have nothing more than an abundance of gratitude for you all. You all are showing me what sisterhood, what friendship, what connection really, really is. And I appreciate you for that. I wanted to announce the winner of our giveaway. But I feel like I want to extend that just one more day to give people a chance to watch this video, to sign up for the website, to like us and follow us on Instagram, and follow all of the sponsors, all of the posts on Instagram and on the event page on the website, on the Facebook page. They tell you how to enter, they tell you how to win. And I want to give you just one more day. I feel like there's someone who may need to enter and who hasn't done so yet. You haven't signed up for the website yet. You're going to get weekly emails from me encouraging you. This is what I have to offer the world. This is my work, and this is our work. And I am so appreciative, y'all. My bestie just joined my party. Y'all don't even know. My bestie just joined. What's up, Michelle? That sister, y'all just wait until I get her on the site. See, she was supposed to be one of the featured goddesses, but because she's my best friend, she just got kind of a little lackadaisical, and I'm kind of putting her out there right now. And she gonna fight me, but it's all right because she loved me and she not gonna fight me too bad. But she's supposed to be on the website because when I tell you that that sister has something to say, there's a reason that we are best friends. She's got something to say, and I can't wait until she finds her voice and is ready to make herself known to the world. Thank you so much, Eve. I love you and I am very proud of you. Thank you all for your support. Let me give you just a quick little glance and overview of some of the things that you're going to be receiving. I'm still waiting to receive just a couple of things from the donors, and this swag bag will be packed up and shipped out or delivered if you're in Maryland. It's packed up and and shipped out on Friday, okay? Because I want to give everyone enough time to actually enter the giveaway, and I want to give myself some time. I've been running around like a chicken with my head cut off, trying to make sure that this thing was straight. And you can see I'm cute, but you see my eyes are tired, my eyes are red. That's because I'm tired. I'm asleep after this. But just before, here is some of the swag, and I don't know if you can see it. This is that gold and peridot ring. It's all packed up from the Noni Boutique. We have a candle, a natural soy candle from Dr. Vicki Johnson and her Soul Wealth Foundation. When I tell you that thing smells good, Lord have mercy, that thing smells good. We also have here, and I'm not going to unwrap it. You got to go to Instagram and look at one of my videos and see. This is that rose quartz and clear quartz copper wrapped pendant, and it has a little tag that lets you know what it is. And for the things that don't already have their tags, I have little cards. I don't know if you can see that, but it says your special gift from Jaquari Moten and Crystal Conversations and their Instagram name. This is, I keep showing this because it's, do y'all see this? This is called a yin yang quartz. This thing has been pulling all types of balance out of my life. Okay, I gotta get one. Jaquari, if you're listening, I need one of these. I'm not going to keep it because it's already been earmarked for the giveaway, but I need one of these. And you see this little beauty. There's a special surprise gift tucked away in that. We have these things. This is Sip and Surrender. This is a sample of some herbal tea from from the Womb Sanctuary. We've got this Dead Sea Salt Mud Scrub, okay? From the Womb Sanctuary, we've got a Soak and Surrender, a natural herbal soak. From the Womb Sanctuary, we've got I wish you guys could smell this, from Mindful Methods. There's also a little coupon there that you can, use a code to purchase things from the website. This is coconut oil body mist. French lavender are the scents of this soap and this oil. And there's also, you see that little bag in there? That's an amethyst bracelet that was created for you. And there's so much more. We've got stuff coming. We've got stuff coming from Divine Sacred Space. We've got some suicide prevention and mental health information that's going to be in this bag because let's face it, we need to address all of us, including our mental health, okay? You can be real spiritual and still suffer from depression and anxiety and bipolar disorder and all these other things, okay? So we want to take care of you mind, body, and soul. Kim, you are so funny. We want to take care of you. Concerned about your mind. We are concerned about your body. We are concerned about your soul and your spirit, okay? It's not just about crystals and yoni eggs. We want to make sure that you can reach out to somebody if counseling, but a real person that can help bring you down off of that ledge that we all know all too well, okay? So I think that's it. I've shown you the website. You've seen the website. You've heard my heart. I sang to you. I don't know when the last time I sang on, on video. I sang to you, and I love you. I hope that you all take the time to go on the page, on the iworshipher.com page on Facebook. Watch the videos. There are some of our featured goddesses have put together videos, and they have take a moment to get to know them, because they're going to be speaking to you directly. What they write, what they post is what they feel, what they like. That's my disclaimer. I am not here to censor these women, okay? So if they write something that's offensive to you or something that you don't agree with or whatever, you can contact them directly, okay? Don't contact me talking about Sister So-and-so says such and such on your website. No, don't do that. I have created space for you to go and communicate with them directly, and they know that they are speaking directly to their audience. This is just the platform that I'm sharing with them. And, you know, they have their own. It's going to be awesome. We're going to start a tour. We have a tour coming up, where we're going to be going to different cities, and we're going to bring that workshop, that Elevate Your Magic workshop, to different women in different parts of the country and different parts of the world. I actually have a meeting next week with some space here in the area to hold sessions and workshops here in the area, so you can come to where I am, and we can sit and we can talk, you know, because I am the high priestess of this temple. And I know I haven't used that word tonight, but I am the high priestess of this temple. And I believe in this work the way that I used to believe in Jesus. Okay? Okay? I used to believe that he went and bled and died on the cross for me and all that other stuff. Okay? But I have such a faith in this work. This is not a story that someone told me. This is my work, what I am here to do. Okay? And if you feel connected to this work, send me an email, shoot me a message, shoot me a DM. Okay? Let me know just how you feel connected to this and what it is that you feel like you can bring to this work, because we really, really are about to get it popping. Excuse me, we're about to make a whole lot of people mad. About to make a whole lot of people mad. Okay? And I look forward to it. Excuse me, that's my cue. Those little belches, that's my cue to stop talking. I have taken in more air than I have let out. And I love you all. I love you. 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 Thank you so much for making this launch a success. Go to the website, read the blog, leave comments, sign up, tell a friend, share it on your social media. Let them know that there is a new way of worship in town. We are here to exalt the divine feminine. We are here to exalt the goddess. We are here to worship her. Okay? I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I feel like I could just keep on talking all night, but I'm tired and I need to go. So, yes, two N's, Kimberly Anderson, Dionne, like Dionne Warwick, Dionne. That's my name. Don't wear it out. I love you all. Thank you so much. God bless you. And I will see you very, very soon. Peace.